Alright, so this is a tutorial, I guess if you want to call it that, on how you add a house, garage, edit the land, etc. to a map. I got at least 40 requests on how to do it, so I think this will be the easiest way. So what I like to do is kind of have it closest to a spawn point when you come into the game as you can. So I just like to look around for like the easiest spot where you don't have to do too much, because it can be real time consuming. So I'll hit Alt or left Shift C, go into fly cam. If you hold C and one of the directional buttons, WASD, you can fly. So I was thinking this area right here because it's so flat, right? So what I like to do, I like to have a vehicle, like say a truck, close by, so I know like the ground is, rather flat. So I just F7, have that show up there, right? And hit F11, and then you're in the editor. So now I'll probably end up clearing some of these trees out, which is quite time consuming. So what you want to do is go up here to Window, grab your asset browser, click this little dealie right here, you go to all models, go here, hit house. It'll pop up all the houses. Right over here you'll see it'll give you a preview if you click it once. So, awful house, some shithole. Not very many good houses in this one. Looks like a garage or anything. But just for video's sake here, I'll just pick one of these. So what was that one? So pretty much all the same. We'll just pick this one. Double click. Zoom out a little bit. Put this up. Hitting A. And you just see these orange little square doodads. So you click on it, otherwise it'll pop up right over here, right underneath your spawned vehicle. You got your arrows to position. Go over here, you can rotate it whichever way you want. Over here you can scale it however big you want. Control Z will undo your last action. Haven't really messed with this yet. Haven't messed with that. Over here you got your object select. You can create an object, camera path, decal, your forest, mesh road, particle, river, decal, and terrain tools. So we'll just position this house real quick. Where's the road? We'll just stick it, zoom out a little bit, we'll stick it right over here. Rotate it a little bit. If you hit F, it'll zoom right into what you're working on here. Put that down a little bit. It looks fine. So let's go terrain tools, get rid of some of this grass here. So over here, see your terrain painter, You got grass and all this other stuff here. So I want, just go dirt loose. Put that up. If you do your scroll wheel, a little laggy. I like to do this just so I can see a little bit better. Let's go derby dirt. Okay. Rocks. That'll be easier just for now. Zoom out a little bit. Using the scroll wheel. Just so I can kind of see a little bit better. So, anyways, we got, you can raise your height, your softness. Put this down here. You can set your heights with this thing to whatever, and then use this set height. I've been doing that on one map, but to make it more simple, you raise, you can lower, you can smooth it, smooth slope, flatten it, etc. Here's your size. As you can adjust it here, you know, or you can adjust it by your scroll wheel. Pressure is quite important. So, as you see here, zoom in a little bit. See here it's going slow. Increase that pressure, right? So Control Z. You can redo. So what do I want to do here? Let's find a garage. All models, shed. Let's look over here. Not really much. So one guy, he was using like shed sides and just piecing them together with that. An old barn or something. Wonder if there's a garage. Garage door sticker. Oh, you can put a garage door on, huh? Right on. Let's go back to shed. Use this deal. Oh, I see. So this looks decent for what we have to work with. Pop that in. So right over here is your shed. Put that down. Hit F, you can zoom in quick. Might be a little laggy because I got so many mods installed right now. I probably should have thought of that. So for now, we'll rotate this a smidge. Get it somewhat to the ground. I ain't trying to make this perfect, I'm just doing it for the video. Y'all can do whatever you want, you know. So we got that. So now let's go. Let's go terrain options. Let's use your lower height tool. Right. So let's just make a little ditch here. Right. So now, whoa. So now let's go river editor. And for some reason, sorry about that. Anyway, back to River Editor. So down here you see your Alt left mouse button you can create. So hold Alt, click, drag it over, right? Alt, click, click, right? So click on one, hit F, you zoom in quick. As you see, there's water. So what you want to do is lift it up, kind of straighten it out. Click on this one, lift, click on this one. It's being kind of weird. Now you can come over here. I haven't really messed with this too much. Zoom out. See here, your node width. So your depth. So just click this a few times. That looks pretty decent. Where'd we go? Huh. Okay. So, where'd the other side of it go? Being weird again. There it is, I think. Huh. We'll call this, just click on there and delete, 20, enter. Maybe go 30. There it is. 30. Go this way a little bit. There we go. Drag that over. Try to make it fit so it doesn't look all weird. So now we got a pond here. So now over here, the guy showed me this. You can change the color of the pond. So current, make that dark. Looks good. And you make that another color. So now it's a little bit different colored. Might have it too low. And then you can change pretty much everything about it. The density, you know, the foam, how much it reflects. Like if it moves with the wind or like flowing. You just have to pretty much play with all that stuff. That's pretty much all this is just clicking buttons and figuring stuff out. So now let's try road, right? So it's just like the river. So here we go. So I want to have a road go, you know, to the road. You know, I'll have to clear out a couple of these trees. Probably move a couple of them real quick. See it? You just grab them with the forest tool. You can delete them, or you can just move them out of the way. Get this guy. Just move him that way. Okay, he did not want to move. Move these weeds. So now I have a clear path to the road. Let me move this dude. Let's just move him clear over. I get kind of OCD about stuff, so I'll be doing this shit for hours. Move this other one and call it good. So now I got a clear path to the road. So we'll go to Decal Road Editor. Like I said, you see that? How I turned it red, now it's red. So Decal Road Editor, alright? So let's go, just like the river, Alt, left mouse button, click, okay. That was my bad. See that? Click it second time to make it stick. We'll leave that there. Where am I at? Go to Terrain Painter. What do we got here? Probably rock still, yes. So, to say like, since, you know, burnout marks ain't gonna show up on grass, dirt, etc., you want to use the asphalt, you know. So I'll just go over here, clear this out quick. Sometimes you gotta do a large area to get it to show up. Right? So we'll go back to our blank white decal road. Over here you'll see blank white. This is what. Alright, sorry about that. Every time that thing pops up on another screen, it cancels my recording out. But anyways, where'd we go here? Our blank white. I changed the material, clicked on this, and turned it to the asphalt track road big mesh. So, as you see here, it's an asphalt road. So, you can move this like so. Might not be doing something right here. Seems kind of goofy. Might be lagging a little bit. Anyways, you click the little doodad. You can just drag it up over here to kind of save it from getting too weird per se. Click one side, your Alt left mouse button, and you can add another section. And click, grab this side, left mouse button, click. Pretty simple stuff. So there's a few things. It's got kind of difficult since I deal with multiple screens and haven't got them figured out yet. It's really not that hard. You just kind of click stuff and you kind of figure it out as you go. I mean, it's like your asset browser here, you know. Alright, so your asset browser, you know, you can just hit this search button up here and, you know, just type in whatever you're looking for, you know. If it doesn't pop up, you know, it's not there. Sometimes you got to reword, you know, because like some of these maps, they don't call it a garage, they call it a shed or a barn, or they don't call it a trash can, they call it a garbage little box, you know, stuff like that. It just, however the creator worded it, you know. So a lot of this, you know, stuff here, you know, whenever the vanilla game or the vanilla maps, when the game updates, you know, it will delete what you've done to it. So that's something to keep in mind. You know, some of my stuff I got, you know, 7 or 8 hours in, and whenever the game updates again, I lose it every time. Got to start over, which sometimes it's kind of nice because then you know, get to do another spot, you know, differently, and by that time you be a little better at it. But then sometimes it sucks because, you know, you liked what you had and now it's gone. It's just something to keep in mind, you know, if you want to spend a bunch of time on it and lose it or whatever. So a lot of this stuff, I mean, really, like I said, it's just clicking stuff and kind of just messing around with it, just kind of like modding. You know, that's how I learned how to mod GTA 5 and FS19, is mostly just by clicking buttons, seeing what they do. So before I forget, when you're happy with what you got, or I'd suggest at least probably every 10 minutes, in case your game crashes, I'd hit right here. It's new, open, and save. I'd save level, or you can go to file and save level. Don't hit save level as, just hit save level. That way if your game crashes, you don't lose, you know, all that time you just spent doing something. So once I figure out my screens a little bit and why I keep getting kicked off here every time I click on something different and gotta start another recording, I'll be a little bit more prepared at it. I've never done a video before with a voice overlay or whatever you call it. So I'll work on that and hopefully that'll be a little better. But like, this is, you know, just the basics. So it's all try to piece 5 videos together and post it on YouTube and go from there. And I'll work on more advanced stuff, I guess. Suppose I'll see you in the next one.